Hello, I'm Mrs. Wilcox, the librarian at Parsley Elementary School. So today's theme is baseball. And even if baseball's not your favorite sport, you totally know what it feels like to get behind a team. Whether you're cheering on your own team, soccer, lacrosse, football, whatever it is, whether you're cheering on a brother or sister or a family member's sports team, or whether you're just watching something on TV and really enjoying it, you know what it feels like to want your team to win, and sometimes that doesn't happen. Well, the book I'm going to read you is called Bats at the Ball Game, and it's about baseball bats, but not that kind of bats. The kind of bats that fly around and wait till we all go to sleep to play their own game of baseball. Bats at the Ball Game, written and illustrated by Brian Lees. This book is read with permission from the publisher, Houghton Mifflin. Dusk creeps in and day is done. The last few rays of stubborn sun cling to hilltop, tree, and town. We wish that we could push it down. Restless wings begin to itch, excitement's at a fever pitch. At last it's time, and with a sigh we hustle out to diamond sky. Hurry up, come one, come all. We're off to watch the bats play ball. How could any bat forget? In all the countless years we've met, it seems the team we'll play tonight has beaten us in every fight. We wing from dark to dazzling bright, startled by the stunning sight of colors like we've never seen. The brown so brown, the green so green. A flying vendor flutters near. Moth dogs, get your moth dogs here. Raise a wing and catch a snack. Perhaps you'd like some cricket, Jack? We show our tickets, find our places, watch the grounds crew lay the bases. They roll the foul lines, rake the mound, shape the field, and smooth the ground. Sudden silence, then a cheer. Hooray, the baseball bats are here. A bat star sings our anthem song. With wing on heart, we sing along. And when she's done, the umpires call, welcome, fans, and now, play ball. Something changes with those words. We feel a magic shift and ride the currents of the game as time is set adrift. At first, we're full of reckless joy. Their batters strike out fast. But when our batters strike out too, our laughter doesn't last. Our players muddle through the game from innings 2 through 5. With nothing chalked up in the 6th, they haven't come alive. But in the 7th, signs of life. Too bad it's not our team. Their fearless flyer cruises home and tramples on our dream. We find a golden moment in the middle of it all. The batter swings, it's going foul. We reach and catch the ball. Get it going, throw a strike. We flap and howl and frown. The 7th inning stretch arrives at last to cool us down. We shake our feet and raise our wings and voices high and strong. Together all the fans belt out the famous bat ball song. Oh, hang me up in the rafters, hang me up by the toes, buy me some peanuts and cricket, Jack. Then back at bat, our batters swing, but can't gain any ground. There doesn't seem to be a way to turn this game around. Grandbats talk of better times, of fields and heroes past. Their thoughts slide homeward, through the years, across eternal grass. Then crack! The echo rockets round and yanks us to today. The bat at bat has smashed the ball, its cover torn away. Our flyer swoops from base to base, and if he scores, we're tied. And now the play is at the plate, and now the bats collide. So, was the flyer safe, or did the catcher have the ball? When the dust has settled down, the umpire makes the call. Out! The crowd erupts and hollers, no, you've lost your mind. Can't you see that bat was safe? Fire the ump, he's blind. And now the pressure's really on. It's here, our final out. It's 2 bats down and 1 on first, and fans are full of doubt. He swings, connects, and bloops to left, and there the Flyers go. The fielder dives to stop the ball and gets back up to throw. The play's to second. There it goes. It hits that pesky pole. It ricochets to center field and bouncing finds a hole. Our Flyers streak around the field. The crowd lets out a roar. The throw to home is not in time, and both our Flyers score. That's it. We won. Can you believe? Now nothing can erase the thrill that thunders in our hearts, the grin on every face. But in the east, the sky's aflame. We feel ejected from the game. Still astonished that we won, we speed to beat the rising sun. Safe at home, we settle in and talk about our thrilling win, till one by one we slide away and silently relive each play. In our dreams, that perfect green, our refuge from the drab routine of headlong flutter, flurried flight, until another baseball night. Until again we hear the call. Welcome, fans, and now, play ball!
Here we go, team, here we go. 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 Charge! Hello, sports fans. I am Mrs. Avery, the music teacher at Parsley Elementary School, and today you are going to learn a popular baseball song called Take Me Out to the Ball Game. So get ready, because it's time to play ball. Sing. Did you know Take Me Out to the Ball Game is 112 years old? It was written in 1908 by Jack Norworth and Albert von Tilzer. Due to the upswing and popularity of baseball in America, this song became an instant home run. Let's learn our song. I will sing each phrase twice. The first time I want you to listen, and the second time I want you to sing along with me. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Thank you for singing with me today.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Slode, the art teacher at Parsley Elementary. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the baseball game. Now, baseball will be back sooner than we know it. Now today we're going to focus on the element of art, shape. Of course, what is the shape of a baseball? A circle, of course. So we're going to use the element of art, circle or shape, and we're going to actually look at some famous art that has a circle in it. Not just one, but concentric circles. Circles within circles with the same center. We're going to do that today. It'll be fun. All right. Enjoy. Here we are with the element of art, shape. We're comparing a baseball to a circle. This is Vasily Kandinsky. He was an abstract artist who painted concentric circles. Now, the circle of the baseball is realistic, and then his concentric circles are abstract art. Circles within. Today, we are talking about the element of art, shape, about our baseball. And of course, the shape is circle. But we also are going to mention the element of art, color, because if we didn't have the element of art, color for this lesson, it wouldn't be possible. So in honor of our shape of the baseball, the circle, we are making concentric circles. Now earlier you saw a picture by Vasily Kandinsky. And Vasily Kandinsky made wonderful concentric circles. So here's how we start. If you have a pencil, or you can just start with marker, it might be a little faster. I'm going to do 3 different vertical lines. 1, 2, no vertical, straight up and down, and 3. Then I'm going to do 2 horizontal lines, 1 and 2. Now you might think we just made a tic-tac-toe board. Kind of looks like it. But now we're going to add our circles. Now we're just using marker. Now if you have paint, please use paint instead if you have watercolor or even tempera paint. So now we're going to make the center of our circles. Now, concentric circles mean one circle to the other, to the other, to the other, but it all has a central point. So it's one inside the other. Now, there's no right or wrong with this lesson, and the circles do not have to be perfect because Kandinsky certainly did not go with perfection. That's not what he was about. I'm going to randomly put my colors here and there. Different concentric circles. Some might not even look like circles. They might even look like ovals. And that's okay. Might even look a little scribble scrabbly. And that's all right. Now, how he did this is he started just having fun. Now you're going to see we're going to make this very watercolor-like. Just going to kind of go around and around of different colors. Maybe one inside, Like I said, there's really no right or wrong to this. Different colors, different shapes. You're gonna just go round and round. Now, to save some time, I have one already colored. So after you have these drawn and filled in, here's one I have already done. Okay. Now, to make this really look like his concentric circles, I have just a little bit of water, see, and a paintbrush. But if you don't have a paintbrush, you could even use your finger. If you were with me last week or 2 weeks ago, we did this technique with Claude Monet painting, and it was just beautiful. So now let's see how it goes. So I'm just going to take a little bit of water and go over. Now, if you know anything about color mixing, you know you have to be a little careful about mixing too many colors. So make sure you have a paper towel around. And it's okay if it blends. It really will look like more like his concentric circles. So I'm going to just add some water. If it gets too out of hand, and if you leave a little white, it's okay. But if it does get out of hand, have a little piece of paper towel around so you can kind of clean up the excess water. If it blends too much, oh, like that purple, I'm going to take a little piece of paper towel and just soak it up. Just like that. Could even take your finger and kind of just help it along, make it more of a circle. Okay. All right. So here's one that I had already finished with all of the watercolor. Enjoy making your concentric circles.
Hey everybody, my name is Mr. Walters. I'm the PE teacher at Parsley Elementary School, and I'm here today with your physical education lesson. So in this lesson, we've been talking about baseball has been our theme. So what we're going to do in today's baseball game is I have a game called Bonker Ball. All right, so you're going to need a couple of people with you. It can be your brother, sister, or somebody that lives at home with you. And what you're going to do with this game is one of you is going to get a start spot. So right here I have a little home plate, and I have the pitcher's plate or my other spot right here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to need a baseball or some sort of ball. I have a ball and a bat, so you can use it with a bat or with a ball. You can use a tennis racket, so if you're wanting something to strike, you can either strike it with the tennis racket, you can strike it with a bat, or if you just want to throw something, you can get a football and you can throw it. You could get a ball and you can throw it. So what you're going to have here is you're going to have the offensive person who's going to be at the starting spot at the home plate or whatever. I can toss up the baseball. So if I'm going to use the baseball bat, I'm going to toss up the ball and I'm going to hit it. Or if you have a tee, you can hit it off the tee, or whoever is playing defense can toss it to you and you can hit it that way. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit the ball. After you hit the ball, you are going to run from your start spot all the way to your pitcher's mound or your end spot, and you're just going to run back and forth. So if I hit the ball and I run from my start spot to my end spot, that's going to be 1. If I make it back to my start spot, that'll be 2. And you have to keep going back and forth, seeing how many points you can score. Now you are going to keep going back and forth until the defender, all right, gets the ball that you hit or the ball that you thrown. You get the ball, you come back, and you stand on the end point. All right, so as soon as I get back to my spot here, they can't score any more points. All right, now after I've stopped them from scoring points, then it is my turn to be on offense. So offense is when we're trying to score points. Defense is when we're trying to stop them from scoring points. So once I get here as the defender and I stop the points, then it is my turn to be on offense. And I can either, if you're hitting the ball, you can go up and hit the ball, or if you're going to throw the ball, you can throw the ball, whichever way y'all decide to play. So I'm going to play around and show you how we're going to do it. Okay, let's say first I start on offense. For my offense, I'm going to have the bat and I'm going to have the ball. I'm going to toss it up, I'm going to hit it, and after I hit it, I'm going to start running from base to base until the defender stops me. So here we go. So I'm going to toss it up, I'm going to hit it, drop the bat. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now that we're on defense, a couple of things we need to talk about. First, we need to make sure that we're in a good athletic stance, ready to play. All right, so I'm going to have my feet spread apart. All right, I'm going to have a good athletic stance. That way I'm ready to go right, ready to go left, or even behind, wherever they hit or throw the ball. Okay, so now that I'm here, once I see where the ball's going, I'm going to track the ball down, grab it, and as quickly as I can, I'm going to run back, and I'm going to step on the base so that my opponent cannot score any more points. All right, so I'm ready. All right, see the ball? I track it down, and I immediately run back. Time. I'm going to holler time or something like that just so that whoever is running knows that they cannot score any more points. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoy this game of bunker ball. It has a lot of the same aspects that it does with baseball, from the offensive, trying to score as many runs as they can. You can strike a ball, you can throw a ball, you can use a sock ball if you need to, anything like that at home. The defense is trying to get the ball that's thrown or hit and making sure that they come back and stop the offensive team from scoring as many points. Now, a couple of things that you can do differently than what I did on this video is your home base and your end point. Your bases can be spread apart so that you can make a longer distance. So that's going to make you run more. You won't score as many points as what I scored. Just make the game a little harder. If you have more people in your outfield, you can spread out so that you can cover more ground. You can throw the ball. So if the ball's hit off to the right and there's more people playing defense, one person can come stand on the base, and whoever fields it in the outfield can throw it, catch it, and then points are scored. Stop there. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can tailor this game to fit your needs. Spread out your bases, use whatever you have around home to throw or to hit. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this game. Keep staying active and keep tuning in for more videos and lessons.